Hello everyone. Today we're going to create a study tool using Quizlet, a free study resource available to students and teachers. The first thing that we need to do is open up a browser. For purpose of this activity, I have Google open, and in the box at the top, I'm going to type in Quizlet, Quizlet.com. and hit enter. Once there, we're going to be prompted to either log in or create an account. And to create a new account, you're going to sign up. The button for that is at the top right corner where my pointer is. I'm going to click on that one time. From here, to create a Quizlet account, we're going to need to input our birthday, create a username, our email address, and a password. So I'm going to go ahead to the drop down menu for birthdays. I'm going to put in a birthday. I'm going to create a username. Once you see that you have a green check mark, you know that that information is available and you filled out that box completely and correctly, and then you may move on to the next box. As you can see, I need to put in an email address. And a password. As you can see, I did not get a green arrow on that one, so I must retype it so that my password matches the previous password. It asks if I'm a teacher. I'm going to go ahead and put no, and that I agree to the terms of service. I would recommend that you read the terms of service so that you know what you're going to get into. Google Chrome, as you can see, popped up and asked me that I want my password saved for the site, so I went ahead and put save password. For $15 extra a year, you can upgrade from the free Quizlet so that you can upload images, record using your own voice, create an ad-free zone where you can study without seeing all of these ads, and even more. I'm going to go ahead and put maybe later, continue using free Quizlet. As you can see, I have lots of information on the screen. We're not going to join or create a class so that we can study with others, but we are going to create a set, and we're going to enter terms or concepts that we need to study. So I'm going to go ahead and create a set by clicking on here on the left side of the page, or at the top of the screen where it says create a set with the blue background. It says create a new study set. I can set a title here, and so I'm going to name this title using my daughter's information from AP Government, Majority and Supermajority, just by simply typing in the letters. And I'm going to make it visible to everyone so that if any of her friends want to use this study tool, that they can use it. Because there are times when I don't want to create one myself, so I see if there's one already created while I reinvent the wheel. On the left side of the pop-up box, it says who can view, and I'm going to go ahead and let it stay at everyone. And who can edit? I only want to be able to edit this myself. I'm going to just put in 3 terms and the definition or information I want associated with that term. So the first term I'm going to type in is legislative branch. And the question, what bodies have the power to override a presidential veto. If you notice, is that English popped up? So I'm going to go ahead and click choose. I'm going to hit yes, but I'm going to choose my language for English, and I'm going to choose the language English for the definition as well. And as you can see, I can change it to another language if need be. I'm going to put 2/3 vote for the next term, and with the definition or the question, what margin is required to override a presidential veto. For the third term, I am using the word Senate, and the question associated with that is what body has the power to ratify treaties. Now you can use this definition piece as anything that you want associated with that term or concept. So I'm going to stop right here. I'm not going to add any more because I want to stay within a time limit and show you how putting in this information can create different types of study tools. If you notice on the side, it says add. You can add an image, you can add voice recording, and you can auto-define it. But since we didn't upgrade, we are not able to do those things. So I'm going to hit this green button at the bottom that says create. So I'm going to go ahead and create this at the time. And it's saving the information. And now you can see the different study tools at the top. You have flashcards, learn, speller, test, and you have playing games with scatter and space race. So I'm going to go ahead and click on each of those so that you can see what study tools are offered. So I'm going to click on flashcards. As you can see, when flashcards uploads, I have the term and I can flip it after I practice in my head what the definition might be. And as you can see, we use sort of like a Jeopardy style where you're giving the answer and you have to ask the question. If you look to your right, you can see the ads. With $15, you can have these ads erased. You can flip or flow your flashcards where you have both the term and the definition on there. You can also edit it. You can have your audio on if you would like that.
Presidential veto.
And by clicking on,
Have the power to override a presidential veto.
by clicking on that question, you can have the question read aloud. You can start with both sides, the definition
The power to
or
override
the
the
term.
legislative branch.
I'm going to go ahead to the Learn button next. With the Learn button, it gives you a question, and all you have to do is type in the correct answer or what you think is the correct answer, and it will let you know if you are correct or not. And you can press any key to continue. You can also start over on the left side. You can track how many more questions you have and how many you have incorrect or correct. The speller piece plays the audio for you,
Two-thirds vote. Two-thirds vote.
and if you don't hear it, you can replay it and hopefully type in the correct piece. By simply doing this, you can create a test, a scatter, and a race. So I would encourage you to go ahead and play around with Quizlet. It can help you as a student. It can help your children. Or if you want to study for anything, whether it's Bible verses, this class, or vocabulary terms.